All right, so if you're someone who's running a cold outbound campaign and you get a lot of objections and you don't know how to handle them, in this video, I'm going to share with you my simple three-step framework that we use in our agency internally and with our private clients. We use this simple three-step framework to handle any objection that prospects throw at us, okay? So if you watch this video to the end, you'll know exactly how to handle these objections. But if you're someone who can't just sit and watch a 20-minute video where someone's going to show you exactly how to solve the problem you're dealing with, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, without much rambling, let me just get into this. So sit tight and I'm going to show you how to handle objections step by step, okay? So this video is for objections that come while appointment booking specifically, okay? So in this video, I will share all the scripts that I use to book 120 appointments per month consistently. So all you have to do is copy the script and paste it for whichever objection you get, okay? And you're going to love it, okay? I'll be giving you scripts to handle objections that you're trying to book appointments through, if you're trying to book appointments through either cold email or cold DM, both, okay? So enjoy. But first, before we get into the scripts and the nitty-gritty of things, I need you to have this like fundamental understanding of objection handling, okay? Every single objection, question, or like a reply that you receive from your prospects is not them trying to interrogate you, okay? Remember, they're asking questions because they're curious, okay? They're curious about finding more about what we offer, okay? It's not because they want to interrogate you. They're just looking for more information to assess whether like it is worth their time or not. Because if it's not worth their time, then why would they hop on a call, right? So they're just trying to like assess if it's worth it for them, okay? And all you need to do is just like show to them that, okay, John, this is worth it. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, so you don't have to worry about it, okay? I got you. But like, I want you to have this fundamental understanding where like an objection is just like them asking for more information. They're not disagreeing with you. They're just like, okay, I see what you're saying, but I have this little problem here. And what you are doing is like, okay, you have this problem. Let's solve it together. I'm with you on this. Let's solve this together and let's get to your goal, okay? That's all you're doing, okay? Again, an objection is them asking for more information. That's it. They're not disagreeing with you, okay? Now, let's first discuss the types of objections that you will encounter while doing cold outbound, okay? Direct intent, where the prospect is interested in receiving more information. These look like, yes, please send me more information. Like, we can schedule a call. Why not? Let's do this at home. I'm interested. These are direct intent. So like, these are good to go. These are not objections, okay? Second one, intent with questions, okay? These are what we're talking about, okay? This is when the prospect is interested, but has questions before booking a call, okay? It's pretty simple. They're not disagreeing. They're just asking questions that they need answered before booking a call, just to see if it's worth their time, okay? Cool. Direct intent, pretty simple. They're asking more information. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now you can just send the further steps. So like if you are running a cold email system where you send them a calendar link, and they're like, okay, cool, we can schedule a call. You just send them the calendar link, follow your SOPs from there, right? So direct intent is pretty simple. You already know how to handle this. The main one is this one. So let's get into this one, okay? So this is intent with questions. This is when someone expresses interest through curiosity by asking questions, okay? Do not fall into the traps of answering questions, okay? Never, ever, ever answer their questions. Be vague, okay? Because we need curiosity from them to schedule, okay? By answering their questions, you strip them of their curiosity, and henceforth, you strip them of the reason to schedule a call with you, okay? So do not answer their questions, okay? Now, let's discuss the most common types of questions that you might get, okay? How does this work? How much does this cost? And can you send me some proof? It all boils down to these three, okay? And if we can handle these three with efficiency and with efficiency, then we'll book appointments and we're good to go. And I'm going to give you the scripts to handle them. And I have more scripts that I will show you in the end that like you can just copy and paste, okay? So don't worry about it. We got you. We'll get there, okay? So first, let's talk about how to handle, how does this work? So if you sent an email and someone comes up to you and be like, how does this work? I sound like please explain more, okay? The key here is to tell them that it's easier to explain and understand on a call, okay? If they want to know how it works, they have to get on a call. Pretty simple. You draw the line there, okay? So this is the script that you use. Appreciate the interest, first name. Appreciate the interest, John. So what we do is we build systems for our clients that gets leads for them consistently. And it makes lead generation predictable and consistent for them. And it's on a complete performance basis. So are you open to having a quick discussion around if we could build a system like that for your agency or your business? This is for cold DM specifically. So you can just copy this and send it to them, okay? You're good to go. Obviously, you're going to change this with whatever you
your offer is. Okay, so if your offer is lead generation, you're just good to go. You send it. If your offer is maybe you help e-com brands with email marketing, then you say, okay, if you help them get more visitors to their website, you just put that in. Okay, we help our clients build email marketing systems that gets customers consistently to their website, which makes more customer acquisition predictable and consistent. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And obviously, you would know this better for your niche, better than me, because like that is your niche, right? So just input what you would do for your niche. Okay. Next one, cold email. Okay. For cold email, we send them, hey John, pleasure to hear back from you. In a nutshell, what we do is we design lead generation systems for our clients that gets them leads consistently every single day in their calendar, all done for you. Okay. So we discuss about your business and we get to know about it a bit more to have a rough idea of your business. And based on that, we tell you if we'd be able to help you grow. And if you are open to a quick discussion around this, John, and just to see if like we can build a system like that for your business, just apply to this and send over a calendar link, something like that. Or you can just copy and paste this. Obviously, change this with your offer, okay? But like you should be good to go with this. How much does it cost? Okay, first and the most important thing to understand about pre-call pricing questions is why they are being asked. Okay, bro? So if someone asks you about their price, it's simply for this reason. They do not want to waste their time exploring something they cannot afford. That's it. Okay? So ultimately, we don't want to tell them how much it costs before the call, because if you tell them, they'd just be like, "No, man, I'm good." Okay? So on the call, obviously, like when you get them on the call, you can discuss about that. But like if they're not on the call, you don't have to tell them the price. You just send them that. Okay? Appreciate the response, John. The investment typically varies a lot from business to business that we work with, and it depends heavily on the niche you guys are serving and what systems we actually build for you to generate the leads. Obviously, replace this with whatever your offer is. So we have to discuss that on a call, but I can promise you it's on a complete pay on result basis or a performance basis. So do you have any times free this week? So that way we can have a small discussion on a call and I could tell you what it would roughly cost. Question mark. And then you put your calendar link below. Okay? Pretty simple. Third one. Can you send me some proof? This one is pretty simple. You just send them some proof. Okay? At the end of the day, people just want to know whether it's going to work or not. Okay? They receive a ton of emails and they just want to believe that it works, but they just need to see the evidence first. Okay? So you send this. Sure. Great question, John. We've got a lot of fantastic case studies and examples of results, right? That said, I'd like to give them to you with as much detail and info as possible. So would you be okay if we scheduled a demo to do that? We can walk you through our clients, their stories, and even put you in touch with some of them afterwards. If that's all right, I've linked my calendar below. I promise to keep the demo brief and without any sales pressure. Okay? Calendly, name. Okay? You can just send this. You don't have to send the results first. You send this, and then you get them on the call. Okay? Pretty simple. That's how you handle these fundamental, basic questions. Okay? Now we're going to get into the HRA objection handling framework. Okay, this framework is just going to show you how to handle any objection. Okay, even if it's like not any of these three, which most of the objections are one of these three, but like this framework will help you like understand what's going on beneath the surface, give you the fundamental understanding, so you don't have to watch any of these like objection handling videos ever again. Okay, so in life, people have a current situation and a desired situation for most aspects of their life. Okay. These situations typically revolve around health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. Okay? Every day, people wake up and buy things that help them escape their current situation and achieve their desired situation. Okay? This applies to everything from a chocolate to a pet horse to investing in HRA. Okay? For example, marketing agencies and coaches and consultants, they share the following pain points. Okay? They don't have enough clients, they don't have enough bookings, appointments, right? They don't have enough money. Okay? The secret to appointment setting is to position the discovery call, like the appointment booking, as a staircase that the person can climb to bridge this gap. Okay? Pretty straightforward. You can tell them, okay, John, you are here, you're struggling here, you don't have leads, and you want to get to this position where you want leads. This appointment that you book with us is going to show you exactly how we're going to help you do that. So you're going to bridge that as a staircase between them currently and them getting to their goals. Okay? So we are not selling leads, we're not selling AI voice agents or money. We're selling a ticket from point A, their current situation, to point B, their desired situation. Okay? I want you to get this in your head. Okay? You are not selling leads, you're not selling AI agents, you're not selling money. You are selling a ticket from their current situation to their desired situation. And that's how you want to come across. Okay? Cool. If you have questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them. Okay? But you need to have this understanding, bro. Okay? Remember, people rarely act or decide to escape pain. People will rarely decide to do that without engagement or elicitation to do so by an external stimulus or trigger. So they need us to reach out to them and be like, okay, John, I can help you solve this problem. Are you open to a quick chat? People want someone to do that for them because they are in pain. Okay? And they want that pain to go away. They want to get to their desired situation. Okay? The fact that they have even replied to you in the first place shows that they have pain, okay? They are currently experiencing and want to address that pain, okay? They just don't trust you enough yet to make a decision. And why would they, right? You're just reaching out to them cold, right? So you just got to give them a bit more confidence, bro. And I'm going to show you how to like handle these, which we've done throughout this video as well. But like you just got to give them a little bit more confidence that you are going to help them do that, okay? So handling the objection. Remember, the prospect is expecting a rebuttal. In fact, they're probably hoping that you can overcome their objection, okay? This is like a key paradigm shift that I want you to have. They're probably hoping that you can overcome their objection because deep down, they want you to solve their problem and want you to make their pain go away, okay? They know that they have a problem and they know you can probably solve it. They just want to put their mind at rest and be certain that it's the right thing to do. Okay? So don't be afraid, man. Objections are awesome. They're fucking amazing. We should learn to love them. Okay? Also, note that if someone has raised an objection, they haven't yet decided what they're going to do. Okay? So capitalize on that. Like capitalize on this chance and get them booked in because they're not saying no to you, but they're not saying yes to you. They're in the middle. So capitalize on that and get them booked in because they're not saying no, and that's more important, right? So when a prospect raises an objection, it's typically in a negative frame. By negative, I mean they think that what they are saying is going to prevent the booking from happening, and that is the reason your conversation should not go forward. That's all I mean by negative. Okay, so. At this point, you have two options. You can join the prospect in their negative frame by approaching the objection in the same negative light that they did. This builds doubt in the prospect's mind that will stop them to book the appointments and it won't work, okay? Or you can enter the objection with a totally different frame, a positive one, okay? So just to show you how humans work, if you're talking to a human and you are in this frame and they are in this frame, and this will like work for sales calls as well. Humans are like, they like to share frames, okay? So if you're in a positive frame and someone is in a negative frame, one of you has to leave their current frame and go into another one's frame because that's how humans work. And if you don't do that, you guys just won't click and you guys just won't speak. Okay, so humans like to share a frame. So if you stay in your frame for long enough and the other person stays in their frame for long enough, and if you just don't move from your frame, the other person will join you. That's how humans work. Okay, that's psychology 101 for you. So welcome the objection with open arms. Then explain to the prospect why it's not going to stand in the way of the booking happening and why it's not a problem at all. You do this by befriending the objection, like welcoming them and sounding genuinely happy when the prospects brings the objection up. Like it should sound like you were actually like expecting the objection, like you're happy when they say like, oh, like what's the price? Oh, really glad that you asked that, John. The price typically differs X, Y, and Z, and you just send the same thing. But like you have to come across as if like you love the objection, like you are glad that they asked the thing, okay? And here's what happens. If you do it properly, the prospect leaves their negative frame and enters your positive one. And this raises their confidence and certainty in you and allows you to leverage the call to get them booked in, okay? Just to reiterate, they bring up the objection and they're in a negative frame. You come in a positive frame and you just welcome the objection with open arms and you're like, glad that you asked this. This is why this will work, okay? You are in a positive frame. And now you stay in that positive frame as long as the prospect leaves the negative frame and joins you in the positive frame that you are in, okay? Once that they join you in this, you're good to go. You just get them booked in, okay? So, objection handling structure. When handling objection in DMs or emails, I use a battle-tested 3-step framework to ensure that I handle them with grace, tact, and speed, okay? Every single time, okay? And this is very important, okay? Step 1, I anchor, like I empathize with them. This is just like a short memorized phrase that you can use to keep your mind from panicking and losing control of the conversation. This phrase also diffuses the situation. Okay, so you can just use any of these phrases like, oh, it's not a problem. Oh, same. Oh, fantastic. Oh, not a problem. Right? Same phrase. It just like reduces the push of the conversation, like makes it a bit more mellow. Okay, like empathizes with them. Okay. Step 2, you disrupt them. Okay. Here, it's a simple pattern disrupt phrase. All this does is get them not to lose interest in our approach and get another reply from them. That's what we're doing in the second step. And third step, the goal here is to ask them a question that allows us to like continue the conversation with us. Essentially, like we want, once they're speaking to you, you want to continue the conversation as long as you can, so that way you can get them booked in. Okay, so we gotta get them hooked, and we gotta get them curious in like whatever we're doing, right? So quick examples. Whenever you get these objections, you can just copy this and paste it. You're good to go. Okay, so not interested. So the way we anchor this, we're like, oh, it's not a problem, and then we disrupt. Didn't know if I could even help you yet, John. For example, how are you guys getting leads at the moment? Pretty simple. Anchor, disrupt, ask. Okay, pretty simple. And a situation question is just like a question about their current situation. Okay. Next one. I get messages like this all the time. If you get this, you just be like, oh, me too, same. Sometimes I feel like half the US and the UK has my contact details these days. I don't know if what we do would even help you yet. We just met, right? So just quickly, what do you currently do for bringing in new clients? Pretty simple. With all of these, you would see like this framework that I'm following. All I'm doing is empathizing with them, disrupting them, and then asking a question, right? It's pretty simple. We already have someone for that. Oh, fantastic, man. Great, you're doing good. I'm not even saying that you should switch to someone else. What made you go with them in the first place, though? Let's keep the conversation flowing. I'm busy right now. Oh, not a problem. I was hoping that I'd catch you in between something, like peak hours. For example, ask a situation question here. Just be like, for example, I just saw your Facebook page. Looks pretty good. Are you guys paying someone to do that for you? If you're doing Facebook ads, right? You can do that. Just send me some more info. If someone says that, you don't send more. You don't just say, oh yeah, of course, I'll just send more info. You don't say that, okay? You just be like, oh yeah, of course, I'll start putting that information together for you right now. Now, just to be sure that I can include everything for you, John, what do you want me to put in this email? Keep the conversation flowing. Pretty simple. And if someone says that to you, they're like, oh, what are you selling? And you're like, oh, you snipped that one quick. But I'm not even actually selling yet. I just messaged you to introduce myself. Again, my name's Hassam. I wanted to see if I could help you, if at all. If I may ask, just quickly, what do you guys do for advertising right now? Pretty simple. And if they say, oh, we're not doing anything. Okay, cool. So you guys are not doing anything. Why are you guys not doing anything, just to understand? Oh, because like, we've never tried it before. Oh, you haven't tried it before? Okay. And with the current systems that you're running, how many leads are you getting with that at the moment? Oh, we're not getting leads. We're just doing referrals. And then you can probe into that and you'll be like, oh, do you feel like referrals are consistent at all? Oh, no, referrals typically dry up for us in August or September. Okay, cool. So what do you feel like, what do you guys typically do at that time? Oh, then we just like wait for the referrals to come back again. And then you pause, let them digest what they just said. And then you'd be like, oh, if we could help you build a system that brings you lead consistently, would you open to knowing more about something like that? And then they're be like, oh yeah, of course I'd be open. And then you book them in. Okay, pretty simple. So this is the structure that you follow after asking this question. Okay, cool. We're not looking to advertise ourselves right now. Oh wow, cool. I know, I heard that a lot actually. It seems everyone has their own reason though. Might I ask about how long did you guys advertise for? If they say that we're not looking to advertise right now, they probably maybe are burnt in the past. So you just ask, how long did you guys advertise for? Oh, we advertised for like 2 months. Oh, 2 months. And how many leads did you get in the 2 months? Oh, we just didn't get any leads, so we feel like advertising doesn't work. Oh, interesting. That's something that like we're not seeing on our end. It's interesting that you mentioned that. And just to understand, why do you feel that way? Oh, because we ran ads and we just didn't get any leads. Okay, yeah, I understand, completely understand. And when you say you ran ads for 2 months, and then you say, okay, cool. Do you feel like there is no one in this market that's running ads and getting leads for them at the moment? And then like, no, there is someone. Okay, so it is possible to actually get the leads in, right? Oh yeah, it is possible. Okay, cool. So could it be possible that you just didn't have the right system in place to get the leads when you ran the ads for yourself? Oh yeah, maybe that's the reason. Okay, cool. So if we could build like a system to book leads for you every single day consistently in your calendar, the same way as we did for X client that we have, and we got them from 10K per month to 100K per month in like 3 months. And if we put a system like that in your business, would you be open to discussing that, like discussing if we would be able to do something like that for your business on a quick call this week? Okay, cool. We can definitely do that. Well, like, how long would the call be for? Oh, just like quick 10 minutes where we would discuss about your business and the system. And if it feels like it is something that you guys want to implement, we can take it from there. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do that. And then you could get them on the call. Okay. So that is how you handle every objection. Like if there is an objection, it's in here. Okay. So this should get you covered. And also like I role played a little bit just so like you have a bit more understanding as to like what to say after asking these questions. So this video should cover you fully. Okay, you should be like a demon at handling any objections thrown at you after watching this video. Okay, if anything doesn't make sense to you, rewatch this video, I would suggest. And once you rewatched it, you would have a better understanding than you have right now. Okay, by the way, if you want to learn how to book more appointments, there's a link in the description that will help you do that. Full transparency is a calendar link where you can go and book a demo call with us. You don't have to click it. It's just there for whenever you need it. If you don't need it right now, completely fine. You can just keep watching these videos, get value, and keep getting better at appointment setting. So that's that from me. If you like this video or if you received any sort of value from this, please like it so that way you get more videos like this recommended to you, and subscribe. I would really appreciate if you subscribe. That's that from me. Bye-bye.